from the National Science Foundation. We are out here on the mall doing some astronomy with everybody else who's out on the mall. What we want to show everyone is all the different ways that people can see what's going on in the universe, even with very, very simple kinds of telescopes. We've got a little radio telescope right here. We've got a little solar telescope right here, and these are things that anybody can purchase and learn to use. And a lot of other people are out on the mall tonight to have a star party, to look at things that are in the sky. So astronomy is just a wonderful human endeavor, because you can learn about the universe just by looking at the sky, by using a small telescope, or by being a researcher and doing it seriously. And at the National Science Foundation, we're most interested in supporting and funding cutting-edge basic research in the United States to really uncover the basic workings of the universe, the basic workings of matter and time and energy, to really understand the universe that we live in.
This is the part where you get to learn how to run this. So there's some screws back here that are black, and right now I'm going to just tighten them all the way.
East in that direction. Okay, what happens when you sneeze? Anybody want to stand in front of you? No. Same thing with the sun. And when the sun sneezes our direction, we don't want to stand there either. Okay, can you see the little threads sticking out to the side? That's a storm on the sun.
Wow, the rings of the sun.
Sorry?
It's awesome.
First I have met him. He's a very interesting man. I believe he's in his upper 90s. Still alive. He's still alive. He's a chemist.
San Francisco guy.
Yeah, San Francisco guy.
Sidewalk astronomy.
Yeah, sidewalk astronomy. And he actually made his...
You see what I'm saying?
Hell, I can just take pictures of this alone.
But you don't realize it
Until you try to point it.
yeah, exactly.
Did you see the moon?
I haven't yet.
Well, take a look.
Oh,
yeah.
Are those comfortable?
You.
You cannot possibly see it unless you can see neutrons.
Do ham operators call it
So the blue
irritating
one is
noise?
And what we're doing is, so we're starting from the gray one. This is mapping out the average illumination of the South Pole.
irritating.
So when you see something that's completely black,
goes either
because
way.
it's a permanently shadowed
I always
region.
thought those
So
guys
it has not seen the light of day in
actually
a
knew
billion
a
years.
really
or so.
hardcore ham.
And then when you bend it a little bit, you see neutrons.
He had one in his
And these regions that are dark are because there would be hydrogen in the soil. So where there's hydrogen, it would keep us from being able to see the normal outflow of neutrons from the moon. That means there's probably water buried in those sites. So then finally, the multicolored thing is a map of temperature at the South Pole, directly observed using the Diviner radiometer on Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. And so where you've got these very cold spots, you tend to, but don't necessarily have the neutron pore spots where there's water, and those tend, but not always, are in the permanently shadowed regions. And what we're really getting at here is that not every PSR, as we call them, has water, and there's water not on every PSR.
Your knees, there you go. You have to be
able to let her off the
Now you see it, I bet.
You see it?
So you have this on Washington last time.
So this is at about 150 power. That's the power that we're using this telescope at right now. And it offers really good views at only 150 power. So some of you who have seen telescopes.
Yep. We only charge $0.25 a look.
I've been lusting after it all evening.
For you.
I said that a couple of times.
Well, I'm doing that. Now, the cool thing about this demonstration is you're also going to see a lot of the special effects that Hollywood uses. One thing is,
this one in.
okay, stand back, young man. So when Hollywood wants to make fog or smoke, what they do is they take a whole bunch of dry ice, they put like a low wide pan, they just pour water in it. Or if they just have a little bit of it, they just let it sit there. And we're also going to hear what this is doing. I want everybody to listen. If you can listen closely, hear it? That's the special effect noise that Hollywood uses.
It's bubbling. Shoot.
Comets aren't just made of water and dry ice. I also make sure it gets in there. They also have lots of, they're actually about half rock, which we represent with this dirt. Very fine powdered rock, not clumpy like this. So this is the best I can do. No, you can't. Okay, so they're about half that. And there also have some complex organics in them, which we represent with old-fashioned syrup, because I needed to clean out my... You don't like my cooking? They also have some very simple molecules. They have some ammonia, some methanol, ethanol. They have some hydrogen cyanide. Put a little bit of that in there. And then we season the taste.
Whoa!
And they're not supposed to do that. That's an artifact of our recipe.
Why is it doing that?
Because it's the same. We ever made a big detergent mess in your kitchen sink?
This is a bed.
That's kind of what we're doing here.
Now do you have to mix it up?
Yeah, he's going to take a bath.
The bubble.
Yes, it does. All right, this is why we have the trash can. That's a little bit more than we were looking for.
That's a mess. I think that's your messiest one yet.
That didn't come out so good because I didn't press it. I needed to use the trash bag to grab it. But that is what happens when the comet fragments. We actually see that happen a lot.
Look at this.
All right, now what is this stuff doing? Tell me what you see.
When the bubbles pop,
No. Let's just look at it. What do you see? What's it doing?
Let me see them.
Okay, and it's got different kind of lumps. It's got dark bits and it's got white bits. Comets are also very heterogeneous. They kind of were just a very simple snowball put together. They're very loosely bound.
How can these look so different when they're both?
Yeah, they fall apart. They're not like the asteroids, which are actually melted and densified rock.
But why? How is
Comets are more like if you take a snowbank and you were just kind of loosely just take your hand.
How is this?
Just kind of grab up.
How are they?
Before you do this, the crunchy bit.
Don't touch your hand. I thought you tried to make the same way.
There's a better one.
No, he's trying. I thought you tried to make the same thing.
No, the recipe always comes out different every time. Kind of like making brownies.
And say that big orange one over there. And on the other hand, the big orange one is much higher magnification. And so if you get a close-up look at something like the moon, but for like a big cluster like the Pleiades, which won't be able to
Dark in a minute. Now it's over to this side, but not yet.
So some of these big ones, I guess you need to take the telescope out and adjust the temperature. This is a pretty sort of involved.
This one adjusts to the
Not with
temperature in about
those.
a minute.
They're sealed.
Yeah.
The sealed tubes, you don't have to worry about that.
This one's open, so this adjusts to the
Open.
temperature in about 30 seconds.
Telescope.
Turn your cat for these.
rocket scientist is one of our den leaders. We shoot off rockets. We've been to NASA a couple times.
This way you climb up the roof.
Thank you.
I see the ring today.
Oh, of course.
We just had that tornado yesterday. We sure it's stable, so we're not one more seat.
Next level up in sophistication is you have telescopes, computerized telescopes that have a GPS in them that says, oh, I know what time it is and where I am and everything. So the alignment's a lot easier. And then another level of sophistication from that is a telescope that actually has something that is seeing the sky. So maybe a imager. Cool.
It looks like a cartoon.
It's a nice way to get outside. I like doing it.
You can see the. Hey, what's that? Well, in my.